Should you try the violin? Well, let's give that a try. Hey everyone, my name's Ellie, and welcome back to another episode of Try This Music. Bago po tayo magsimula, I just wanna say isang malaking salamat kay Ma'am Jesh for helping us with the previous episode, the interview with Sir Boyet Salvachera. You might wanna check out her show, Try to Taste, which is every Wednesday at 10 a.m. They're actually also doing a giveaway of cheesecake, so you might wanna check it out. Ma'am Jesh, baka pwedeng may cheesecake din ako dyan. So let's get right on to the video. What is the violin? The violin is a 4-string instrument with a hollow wooden body. It is commonly played along with the bow. The bow is a long rod with hair-like strings attached to the rod. Violinists would use this rod to, whoosh. I don't know. The violin is a very beautiful, beautiful instrument. To help us learn more about the violin, we have a very special guest for this episode, si Sir GB Supetran. Sir GB is actually a violin teacher and isa siyang orchestra conductor for the Scala Chamber Orchestra and the Ellenwood Chamber Orchestra. So, let's hear it from Sir GB Supetran.
I first learned the violin when I was 16 years old. My first teacher was a world-renowned violinist, Mr. Coke Bolipata of Casa San Miguel, Zambales, where I also had my lessons. 4-week-long music camp, where you will be performing in front of your teachers, other students, and your parents, which gave me enough confidence and motivation to be better in playing my instrument. In learning the violin, it would really be of big help if you start young, because in learning this instrument and the other instruments that I know, it would take you years and a lot of experience for you to be able to be good at it, and you would have a big chance of being at a competition level or a solo performer level or even an international artist if you do well in your craft. But as the saying goes, it's never too late to start something new. I believe in that. I have students who are in their 30s, 40s, and even 50s. I remember my professor once told me, if you can move your hand or your fingers, you'll still be able to learn the violin. As for me, if you have the right motivation and you love what you're doing, you'll be able to do it. It all started with classical music. Every day I wake up, I hear Beethoven, Handel, different kinds of symphonies, concertos, arias, operas, because my dad is an enthusiast. He plays it in DVDs, CDs, different kinds of platforms. So at a really young age, I started to appreciate classical music. And so I wanted to learn more. I started looking into the history, the composer, the period, and the instrument. And by doing that regularly, I tend to be wanting to be one of them. And so when the opportunity came that I had to learn the instrument, I agreed right away. What I love about the violin is its unique and irresistible sound. Whatever you are doing and wherever you go, when you hear a violin playing, you stop and you look for the source. Whatever you are going through the day, whether it's bad or good, when you hear a violin playing, you tend to forget it, and it lightens up your day. It is appreciated by people of all ages, from young ones to not so young ones. First, you need to find a good teacher. Well, there's a lot of teachers here in the Philippines, especially in this time of pandemic. A lot of postings have been made in Facebook, but you need to look for a teacher that is compatible with you. So ask the teacher if he or she offers a free trial, and then test if you are compatible with each other, because every student's needs are different. So you need to find a teacher that suits you. It is important that you and the teacher gets along really well, because it will make you interested or make you lose your interest. in the violin. My suggestion is that after you finish the sessions for the first teacher, you look for another teacher and then get all the techniques and combine them and produce a good tone. First off, this instrument doesn't have any frets or keys that you can hit or press for you to be able to produce a sound. You need to use your ears and dictate what notes you are going to play. Once you get used to it, the real challenge comes. It is to practice on a regular basis. Because if you miss one day, that's 2 steps back. If you miss 2 days, that's 4 steps back. It is important that you schedule ahead, especially when you're doing a lot of things. Time management is really important. Joining a group is a big help. There are a lot of groups here in the Philippines, from string ensembles to chamber orchestras, from beginner to advanced. You can't just play alone. In playing together, you become more sensitive and you get to assess yourself. They can also encourage you and you can encourage them, inspire other people together. And that's the true purpose of music. It is to bring people together. My advice for those who want to learn the violin is that you follow your teacher's instructions and you perform whenever you get the chance to perform. Whether you perform at an audience of 1 or an audience of many, in front of your family, in front of your friends. As I've said, in learning the violin, it will take years and more experience for you to be better. So grab your instruments now, look for a teacher, and go practice.
Ayan, you heard it from Sir GB Supetran. Now let's listen to him in action. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Sir GB Supetran. Alright, thank you very much, Sir GB Supetran. Grabe, with a beautiful song. Mapapaiyak na ako sa sobrang ganda ng pagkatugtog niyo, sir. Thank you very much. And thank you very much also for coming on to the show and helping our viewers to understand more about the violin. If you are interested in that sound, in that genre, or in the music style, then I highly recommend that you give the violin a try. Once again, thank you very much for watching this episode of Try This Music. And if you haven't yet, please like, comment down below, share this video with your musical friends, and subscribe to all our channels. Because you'll never know unless you try.